Hey guys, what's going on today? BOJoeKO here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another player build that you could use for your EA SHL club team. Now, last time I gave a cool little player build of a winger sniper, and this time I'm going to go a little bit more defensively and give you guys a center two-way forward build. Now, this two-way forward build, if I were to compare it to any of the players such as in HUT or maybe like the real-life NHL, I would consider maybe this like a Patrice Bergeron, Mike Richards, Ryan Callahan-esque type player. So he's going to be pretty quick, he has a really good defensive category, and he can lay the body every now and then. So without further ado, let's get into the pro and check out his individual attributes for height and weight. Okay guys, so for this two-way forward center build, you want to have your guy's height at around between, I find that between 5'11" and 6'1" is the best. You can either go with any of these heights. It doesn't really matter which one you use. I feel that they all work the same, but for this one I'm going to use the 5'11" just because it's a little bit shorter, but it's not too big. 5'11", and you want to go 170. So 5'11", 170. Obviously, if you go up to 6 feet, increase your weight by maybe like 4 or 5 pounds, and if you go up another one, maybe another 4 or 5 pounds. But for this two-way forward build, we're going to go with 5'11", 170. So that's the height and weight. Stick flex, obviously just the mid-neutral stick. And for your skates, you want to have your 11-inch radius. So no different on the sticks, no difference on the skates. 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", whatever. But for this one, we're going to go with 5'11", 170. So let's go check out the hockey shop. Okay guys, so at the hockey shop for this two-way forward center build, you want to kind of throw a lot of your boost slots into the defensive category and the athletics category. For this one, I only have 2 things which I'm using for the offensive category, so you really want to throw a lot of your boost slots into the defensive and athletic category so you can make this guy as beastly as possible in both the checking in the defensive department, skating, so you can throw some other stuff into like checking and stick checking and things like that. So for these top 2 boosts, and remember, this is a Legend 1 build, so I do have most of my boost slots unlocked already. So if you guys don't have Legend 1 by now, if maybe most of the players have like Superstar or whatever, but if you guys are Legends, obviously feel free to do copy this build word for word. So for the stick boost slots, I have a +7 and a +5 in for stick checking to get us a +12, and then a +7 in defensive awareness. If we go to the skate boosts, +7 for acceleration, +7 for agility, and then +5 for speed, only because I don't have the +7 yet. If you have the +7, feel free to throw that one in there. For the helmet boost slots, +5 for acceleration, +5 for agility, so we get +12s on stick checking, agility, and acceleration, and then a +7 for balance. And then for the gloves, +7 for passing, +7 for puck control, and a +7 for strength. So there's the hockey shop, and now let's go into the individual attributes. Okay guys, so here are the attributes for this center two-way forward. Now for you guys, I'm going to start all the way back here in the defensive category just because I feel this is a little bit more important. So for aggressiveness, you want to get that and body checking up to 75 just so you can throw the body here and there a little bit. Defensive awareness, you want to try to max that one out. Discipline, 75 is more than enough for you. Since you are a center, you want to have some face-offs, so get your face-offs up to about 91. Don't touch your fighting skill, don't touch your shot blocking unless you want to be a really, really good defensive player and block shots. I really don't put points in the shot blocking whatsoever. And max out your stick checking as well. So 2 max outs in your probably 2 most important defensive categories, defensive awareness and stick checking, and then you have a really good face-off, decent discipline, and you can throw the body every now and then with 75 in aggressiveness and body checking. So if we go to athleticism now, you want to max out your acceleration and your agility because those +12s really help out a lot, so you can max those out without putting in a ton of points in there. Balance, you can get that up to 81, so that's actually pretty decent. Don't touch your durability unless you, I mean, you probably will get injured every now and then, but the likelihood of that happening is very unlikely depending on what kind of team you play, and even if you did get injured for one game, it's not really that big of a deal. Endurance up to 82 for maybe like Legend 2 and 3. When I get up there, I'll probably be putting more points into that, but 82 is still more than enough to get you, you might start to feel tired by like the late minutes of each period, but it still wouldn't be that big of a factor. Speed, get that up to 85. If you have that +7, it'll probably be up to 87. And for strength, you want to get that up to 84. So it's a really good athleticism category with maxed out acceleration and agility, decent speed at 80. Endurance is a little bit weakening. Balance is pretty good. You will possibly get injured if you get with a big hit, and you got a nice strength there at 84. Now for the only downside about this build is it's lackluster. It's kind of lacking in the offensive category a little bit, so you want to try the best of your ability to get as many offensive stats as you can, up to at least an 80. So deking 81, hand-eye 81, offensive awareness 82. So those ones you want to get to around at least 80. But then the two most important ones I think you want to get a little bit higher than the rest if you can is get your passing and puck control up a little bit higher. Passing I have up there at 83, and puck control I have up there at 81. So if I were to do something, I probably would take 1 point off offensive awareness and put it back on puck control. I might go back and edit that later, but it's still pretty decent, so you want to hold on to the puck as best as you can. You guys know me, I don't believe in the slap shot, so I don't put any points into my slap shot or accuracy or power. But hey, if you want to put points in there, be my guest. And then for wrist shot accuracy up to 75, wrist shot power up to an 80. So there you go, guys. There is your two-way forward center build, which is kind of lacking in the offensive category, but this guy is pretty much a defensive and speed beast. He can check every now and then, so this guy will be out there on the ice playing like Patrice Bergeron, Ryan Callahan, and Mike Richards, guys like that. So thanks, guys, for watching. If you have any suggestions for another player build that you want me to do, leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys next time, hopefully with another EASHL player build.